So Carrol Boys, I got to tell you, Carrol, you're an icon in South Africa. Nobody doesn't know Carrol Boys. I have more. It's been one of the most gifted items in this country. I have more Carrol Boys spoons than we have utensils. What do I do with all those?
You need to buy the salad bowls now.
Oh, great answer. Carrol, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I think I'd love to know what came before Carrol Boys. I mean, you didn't start with a spoon and the figure. There must have been some trial and error before that.
You know, I did a bit of jewellery, a bit of pewter jewellery, a bit of silver jewellery, but quite honestly, I woke up one morning and people often ask me, where did the idea come from? But it was literally waking up and saying, I think I'm going to do a pair of man-woman salad servers this morning. And that's how it happened.
That was the original.
It was, but they were pretty clunky, and they've been refined since then.
Yeah.
Those first pair would have probably broken a glass salad bowl. Yeah.
Said very humbly, they've been refined since then. I bet your jewellery is probably worth a whole lot more, you know, these days. But Carrol, in true Carrol Boys style, you're giving back to the community. You're nurturing talent through your design competitions. Tell me a bit about metal. What's the concept?
This is about giving back. You know, I've been in the game for about 22 years now, and I need to show young designers what it's about. I went on a very steep learning curve, and I don't see why they should go through the same trials and pain that I went through. It's about showing them the easy road. Of course, there's no easy road, but I would like to give them a bit of a helping hand, distribute their product, show them what works, what doesn't work, and also...
And get ideas. Oh. No, you don't need ideas.
You know, talking about ideas, I think that ideas are such fragile things, and if you don't have the right person, the right opportunity to make that idea grow, to nurture it, to blossom, it's lost. And to me, that's tragic. You know, talent is a fragile thing.
It is lovely to hear that passion, Carrol. Thank you. With us next to you is Quibus, who's a runner-up in the competition. Quibus, a magnificent vase. That was the theme for this competition. Tell me a bit about the concept. I mean, you know, that wouldn't have looked like a vase to me from, you know, my perspective.
Well, Michael, when I read the brief set by Carrol initially, I realized that, first of all, it had to be an object of pure function, and then following that, it had to be something which was utterly beautiful and unique and timeless. And for me, the primal symbol of the circle is something of pure simplicity, and it's timeless, and it refers to many events in our natural world, the gathering of people, the gathering of beasts, cycles, moon phases, endings, beginnings.
That vase has just taken on a whole new meaning and life for me, as that describes. I mean, that's just fantastic. And it is beautiful too. And as you say, combining form and function is superb. We're going to quickly go to Carson right now, who's in the States at the moment. It's 11 o'clock there at night. Carson is the winner of the medal competition. Carson, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me a bit about your design process. I mean, you start with nothing and then you come up with a winning vase. How did that happen?
Well, I guess I was thinking about the vase in the sense that it has to be, much like Quibus was saying, a beautiful object. And for me, it was all about balance and elegance, and sort of making something that can be an object that can sit in your house and be beautiful, but at the same time have some sort of purpose behind it, to be a vessel. So working the concept of a tripod, I just sort of worked around that.
Carson, as artists, to enter a competition kind of goes a bit against the artist's grain, but what does it mean for you winning a competition like this?
Well, the competition had some amazing projects and some incredibly talented people, which I've met before and I actually admire a lot. And so to participate was amazing, but to actually win the competition is like an amazing honor, especially considering who the participants were.
Carrol, the design that you see, thank you, Carson, the design that you see, can people draw from that? I mean, what is the platform that inspires other artists? You know, someone's looking at that going, I can do that. Where do you go from there?
I think that, to me, it's very important that it's original, and to draw inspiration from the whole concept, the idea that one can make beautiful things and turn it into something that gives pleasure to people in their homes is very important to me. So, but it's that originality that for me is very exciting about the three winners that you see here today.
Cobus, what do you take from Carrol? I mean, you've seen her work for years and years and years. That must inspire your work to a degree. And what of Carrol's does inspire you? Well,
Michael, you know, as an architect, there's kind of a, currently I see a separation between product design and architecture, and I think there's very exciting possibilities and options to start blurring those boundaries. Certainly with Carrol's approach to product design being functional sculpture, I see a link and a bridge between architecture, interiors, and products.
Yeah. I think the beauty in what you're trying to describe there, Cobus, is form and function, which is something that Carrol has just kind of made iconic in this country.
Absolutely.
So. Thank you so much, Carrol. Thank you, Cobus. Carson, thank you so much. You can go back to sleep now. Not go back to sleep, but you can go to sleep at 11 o'clock in the States. Right now, we're going off to Liesel to see what Liesel's got happening, I think, in the kitchen. All yours, Liesel.